crazy scene today down at the beach at Raglan. I was down there filming the contest. I got down there really early. It was still dark out to capture the free surfing, and didn't disappoint. The waves were just cranking overhead, pretty clean. There was a light little east wind, which made it a little ruffled, but it looked really fun. And first light, Italo paddled out, got two insane waves, which you can watch right here. But as you can see, he's absolutely destroying these waves, just getting ready for his semifinal heat against Yago Dora. So free surfing ended, and Italo came in. Everyone came in. The first heat of the day was Morgan Cibilic and Colapinto. They had a pretty good heat. It wasn't like too insane or anything, but everything went smoothly, and Morgan came out with the win. It seemed like Colapinto didn't get as good as waves as Morgan, but he was surfing pretty good. And then the heat that everyone was really excited about, because Yago got a perfect 10 yesterday. He's just been going absolutely surfing so good. And Italo in his free surfs has been untouchable. Just huge airs like this one that I filmed. So anyways, the heat was going, the waves were overhead, and it was kind of a slower heat. And Italo hadn't really caught much, and he was sitting out the back. And then basically, pretty early in the morning, everyone was just kind of waiting for something exciting to happen. And then all of a sudden, the announcer just yells, basically, or I don't know, it seemed like he yelled. He was like, "Jet skis, pick up the surfers." And it was like, whoa, what's going on,
Getting the surfers on the skis for safety reasons.
All of a sudden, the jet skis drive up to the surfers. Yago and Italo hop on the back of the skis. "Jet skis, pick up the surfers." And it was like, whoa, what's going on, All of a sudden, the jet skis drive up to the surfers. Yago and Italo hop on the back of the skis. They zoom them out of there. All the jet skis, it's like Hawaii 5-0 action. And then everyone is just standing on the beach like, what's going on? And then they just said, okay, we're going to pause the heat for 15 minutes. They didn't really say why. And then a few minutes went by, like 10 minutes, and everyone was just kind of like, wow, what's going on? And then they said, we're going to pause the contest till 12 o'clock. And so at that point, everyone sort of started leaving the rocks, headed back to the cars. Some people were hanging out. No, nobody on the rocks really knew what happened, but apparently the cameraman that was out in the water, um, he was just out there shooting, and he got bit by something, bit his foot. It ripped his flipper off, and it scratched up his foot pretty bad. And basically, the guy had to fight off whatever it was. The guy that got bit apparently thought it was a shark. When the doctor looked at it, WSL's Renato Hinkle, who's like the top judge for the WSL, really great guy, and he seemed to think, along with the doctor, that it was a sea lion. So, could have been a sea lion, it could have been a shark. If it was a shark, it was probably not a very big one. There has only been, I looked it up and I could only find one other instance of someone being bitten by a shark at Raglan, and apparently it was a 10-year-old kid, and he was okay. It was just a small bite. That was in December 11th, 2006.